Hello. Hello. Hello, Rihanna.
Can everyone hear us?
Can you all hear me? All good, thanks, Angie. Yep. I'm a bit nervous.
Right, I hate all this.
Thanks, Gemma. Hello, Caroline. Hi, John.
Just
Hello, Raven. Hi, Sarah. Las Vegas, we got married there. Hello, Amy. Hi, Claire. Alison. Kimberly. That's going fast.
yes.
I'm going to be looking at phone for read any questions because this is too quick. Hi, Chrissy. Hello, Gemma. Andy. Nathan. Darren. We're both good, thanks. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Paul. You're right, mate.
Done it. I need it today.
Not for that, Sean.
I was just going to
10 minutes away. Just going to update you with what's been happening. A lot of people don't know that we've had the house blessed, so just thought I'd do a live stream so everybody knows. Hi, Patrick. I live in a small town called Lee, near Manchester.
I don't know you can read the phone. I feel like I'm ignorant reading this phone. Where's Flintwick?
No idea, Ashley. Hello, Audrey.
Who was that one? How many lessons have we had?
Just one at the minute.
Audrey says.
We're having 2 more blessings before New Year. Hello from India. We're all good, thanks, Sean. We've never found out what it was. Really, the only thing I've ever really got is the name Vlad. Come through on the spirit box. I'm definitely not possessed. Raven, I do. I think because we used to do a lot of ghost hunts, we used to do, like 1-2 a week. I believe I've probably brought something back with me because I never used to. We used to give the guests like a prayer type thing, and I used to think it were all bullshit. All the videos are from February because we've got that much to go through. It takes time, and I'm quite lazy as well.
I don't know if they can hear Luna behind me.
We didn't want to sell the house, Stephanie, because of, well, it was COVID times, and we knew we was getting a blessing as soon as restrictions were lifted in the UK.
Matthew's asked if the family's moved back home.
Yeah, everybody's back in the house. We're in the
We're
caravan
in
now.
the caravan at the moment.
Just don't want to stir anything up.
No, it's our safe haven from the kids and the computers. What was that one?
No, it never really bothered the kids. We had a few things what were caught in the room, but we never really recorded the room. Hi, Courtney.
Amy Carroll's asked if activities stop now.
Yeah, pretty much. Odd thing will happen, but it's nothing compared to what it was. We're not even recording anymore. So we only know something's happened if we see it or hear something or something weird's happened in night.
Yeah, I don't notice anything while we're asleep anymore. Some have noticed that we have had alterations done to the house. We thought we'd do a renovation and then COVID hit. So it took a lot longer than originally planned, but that's finally finished.
We stopped recording after the blessing, just because we didn't want to stir anything up again, really. We just wanted to see if we could put it to bed and it'd stop. Thanks, Leah.
Not sure how to respond to that one.
Proving Demons has been were Olivia's mum and dad. It's going fast.
It is. I'm struggling on this. And we're not used to it.
We're all good, thanks, Ray.
We're not really used to going live.
Yeah, we've still got a lot of footage to upload. It does get a bit worse, but there's no possessions or anything like that. Hi, Paranormal Seeker.
Good morning, Jojo in New Zealand.
Thanks, Raven. She's good. Real Unknown Adventures. She's working now and enjoying
Living
life.
Enjoying being
Thanks,
young.
Mike. Thank you, Sarah. Casey, there's no real history to the house. Like, how old is it? About 50 years?
Yeah, for 55, I was one of the first built.
Nobody's died here.
No, we're only the second owner.
Mm.
The first person lived here, bought off the grid, and they then moved. So there's no one died in the house or anything, but it has been built right next to the local pit where an accident did happen.
No, I don't know anything about the land before houses were built here. I think it would have just been like a field.
Gemma's asking how my back is. My back's fine now. It did hurt for a few days. I was kind of like tweaked a muscle, or I'm not quite sure, but I was uncomfortable for a couple of days. I think it was more shock of being woken up like that, but a couple of days of painkillers and rest, and it sorted itself out.
Is that Greek Macedonia or the country?
What do you think of channels that claim you're faking it?
I don't care. I don't bother with them.
No.
Let them do whatever they want to do.
Everyone's entitled to an opinion. They're not
No,
living it.
Reese.
I think if we was putting videos out 4 or 5 times a week and going live asking for donations to pay for hotels, and we need this and that, not condoning anyone that asks for donations, but we've just documented it. And if you learn a little bit from YouTube when you finally got more people watching them, we're not really doing it for the money. It was literally just so people could see. And if they think it's fake, they can think it's fake, but everyone's got an opinion.
We've always been up for professional investigators or like scientific people to come in. I just don't know any. The only ones that I've ever heard of are Ed and Lorraine Warren.
The time right here is
Thanks, Raven.
9:15 in the evening.
We got our equipment from a website called Infrared. If you Google it, it's in the UK.
Matthew, we've had a priest come round. We've got 2 more blessings. What's the connection with Vlad?
That Vlad has always come up, really from the beginning. When we first started using the portal, it's just been a name that's always come up, and we've always had the number 6 come up. Come here, girl. Come here. Certain things have always come back on the portal. Come here, girl. That's going super fast now. Yeah, we've spoke to the neighbours. They don't experience anything. I mean, they've heard the banging and things like that, but they don't have anything paranormal going on in their house. I don't think it's Vlad the Impaler. I just think it's something called Vlad, and I think it just takes the piss, if I'm being honest. Lies.
Yeah, Chelsea, we are in the same house. We just chose to come out in the caravan because the kids are on the PlayStations and
I agree, Rogue.
Fortnite, so they're just playing games, so it's just quieter.
We've had the house blessed. As soon as COVID restrictions in the UK were lifted, we had it blessed by a priest. We'd actually had it arranged before COVID hit, but couldn't have it done because of all crap. It's nice to have everybody back in the house. It's always on back of your mind that something might start again, but for now, everything's good.
I'm way behind with chat.
I think it started. I think it was around 3 years ago. One of the main things was when Olivia brought that doll back, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, weird stuff started happening. I'd be sat on toilet and you could hear someone walking upstairs, and
You used to have conversations thinking I was at the top of the
thinking
landing.
the kids were taking piss or something. When you just got that uneasy feeling that someone were like behind the bathroom door. And I think the mistake was that I then took that doll and burned it in barbecue. And that's when that's when it started kicking off.
Jem has asked, did we believe in paranormal before any of this? We've always had an interest in it, watching
Yeah, we've had
programs and
we've had an interest, but and we've run events. You know, we run events for 3, 2, 3, 4 years. I can't remember what it were now, but we had events in the UK, the US. We've done Europe. We were quite popular, and never really witnessed anything on the events. Anything that couldn't be explained anywhere.
Craig's asked about the doll. It was a little porcelain doll. We got it from a location where our daughter was actually given permission to take the doll from this location.
Steph, she's called Stacey.
But we're not 100% sure of the history of the doll from the location it was from. It was just known to be a haunted doll.
Ryan, Proving Demons came round because he used to be in a relationship with our daughter.
No, Chelsea, we don't have the doll.
There's a picture of the doll on the community, that chat thing, or what we're left of it.
Amy, I've also seen an apparition when I was younger from my grandmother's house, but no one ever believed me.
Yeah, we get loads of messages, Rob. You know, people can believe whatever they want. I don't really care.
What with vaping? Heisenberg.
Heisenberg. Yeah, if I ever went out doing any sort of ghost hunt now, I definitely would say a prayer. For sake of a minute, it's definitely worth it.
People asking how your back is.
No, the house didn't shake during the blessing. It was just the priest firing right out. My back's fine. It hurt for a few days. It was because I landed on the arm of the chair. Thanks, Jimbo. No, we're not going to move. Now things have... come here, go.
She can't settle. Come on.
Here. Come here. Things have settled down now. We've got 2 more blessings before New Year. So we're hoping that puts an end to it. It's called a Portal Thomas. It's basically just a normal spirit box with a reverb dial on it.
Mary's asking, where can we see the photo of the doll? Is it in the community part?
Yeah, it's on the bit where I can post messages. It started getting pretty extreme. A few people have said it before, but it was more playful before the renovation. Then after the renovation, it became, you know, it became a pain in the arse. We had 7 cameras recording, Trevor. There isn't really much room in the house for cameras everywhere. Like in the bedroom, the only place it can go is on top of the wardrobe. I goose pimples.
Luna's a jog, a Jack Russell cross pug, but I think she's got a bit of Chihuahua in her.
No, Jacob's never interacted or felt anything. Hi, Suzanne. Yes, Rihanna, the priest, did watch the videos. They watched them originally, like, it must have been nearly 2 years ago when we first approached them.
Did you see the entity ever picked on the dog? I don't think so.
No.
I think it just disrupted her sleep. I never realised how much she moved off her bed every time we went to bed to end up on our bed.
The Ouija board actually, it got burned. You'll see that in a video that's coming up. It does get burned.
Hannah's asking how old Luna is. What is she? 2?
Hi, Deb. Yeah, the Ouija board, it didn't go well. I did start to get a bit, I did start shitting myself near the end, sleeping on my own in house. How do you make chat go down?
Down? What do you mean?
Come down.
I don't know.
We're not going to do any investigating in the house tonight. I just don't want to make things worse.
No, we don't want to stir anything back up. Kelly's asking to please say hi.
Hi, Kelly. We're in the caravan in the backyard, the one that the doubters said don't exist.
Well, the caravan doesn't exist.
Yeah. Meditation, is that what it says? I've never tried it. I didn't even know that'd work. I'm not too sure, Paul. I'd have thought have a go on the portal. No, I don't think it's Vlad the Impaler. I think it was just lying and taking the piss. Things happen during the day. We just never put them on because the kids are usually in and out of the house. Yes, we used to do ghost hunts before all this started. We had an events company which was shut down when this started.
I don't know how you can do that. Family and friends, what? Are family and friends reluctant, did that say, to come round?
No, we don't worry about cooking in the house. What we did start doing is turning the gas off when we went to bed after the cooker came on. We've never had a medium to the house. I mean, I knew one, but I think they're fake.
Is it? We never really had a problem with family coming round. When things started getting really bad, COVID hit, so no one was allowed. I don't know what restrictions were like for everyone else, but I know for us, people weren't allowed to enter other people's houses. So no one ever came round anyway. The kids are, well, Olivia's 21, Ethan's soon to be 18, and Jacob has just turned 9.
Anybody new coming in, we have had a priest round and the house has been blessed. How long is it now? Was it June?
June, July, wasn't it?
As soon as restrictions were lifted, we had a priest round.
Jean's asking, is there running water, a stream or a well? We do actually have a canal that's at the back of our house, the leads to Liverpool Canal.
When I was pushed over, it wasn't like someone give me a serious shove. It was more like a love tap, but it caught me off guard, and I lost my footing.
Luna, come here.
I did start having bad dreams and nightmares, which I've never really had before. I was also doing a lot of sleepwalking, which is weird.
Kind of away from Leigh, just outside Manchester.
Yeah, we've been sleeping in the house for quite a bit. We're just in here now because we don't want to do it in there. Kids are about, and they're either. Jimmy, I've said it multiple times, I've always been up for someone coming in, but not just anyone. It's got to be someone professional. I don't want things making worse. It's a pretty new house, Katie. It's about 50 years old. We did get some sage, but it stunk the house out. Strong stuff, that. Yeah, I think something followed us back from an investigation, Mark.
What are we crying for? So?
No, the kids have never been at. No, I've not been doing any sort of paranormal stuff at all. The last connect when I did it was some funky stuff, that like the moves they were making. We're from Lee Craig. I don't regret doing the ghost hunts or anything. I regret not taking it serious. No, Greg, we've had a priest in.
Someone's asked if we're still on investigations.
I replied to that one.
Oh, have you? Oh, that's how far behind I am.
My older son knows, and the little one, 9-year-old Jacob, we just tell him it's all bullshit and fake.
Ghosts aren't real.
No, the priest was calm. Nothing happened. You know, you see in films, and someone said, "I was shaking." None of that happened. It was just a guy walking around. The odd things going on, but it's nothing compared to what it was. It's really non-existent now. There's been no deaths in the house, Jimmy. The previous owners moved to Wales, and they owned it from being brand new. Yeah, if things start up again, I will have people in the house. Now we've got rid of all COVID restrictions, I can just send Stacey and the kids to an hotel or something. It started getting to me quite bad. Like if you look at the first video and you look at now, I'm a lot greyer. Like I'm more or less pure grey now.
Luna, come.
No, I never really got any bad smells or anything. Come here, what's the matter? It did become draining. Super annoying as well.
What was the thing that jumped up in the loft?
That was what I'd call a shadow figure. Cheers, Mark. What does oppression? What's that mean?
What?
Oppression. Someone just put oppression.
I don't know.
No, I don't think I ever saw it with my eyes. I've seen things through the night vision. That's one of the reasons I've always used night vision, because when I've used the normal camera, you don't really catch the orbs and the shadows, but with night vision, it seems to pick them up. Thank you, Austin.
Oh, Hannah says he thinks he meant apparition, not impression.
It did, I suppose it did cause arguments, but that might have just, been because I was ratty because I'd been up all night, or Stacey had been up all night. Yeah, we definitely got more with the lights off than on. There's no recording going on at the minute, Alison. I just want to give it some time to see if it dies off. Come here, girl. Come here.
No, we did have stuff happen during the day, but the kids are usually in them videos.
Yeah, that it's moved the sofa twice. One, it's all clearly on camera, and then the second one, it like spins out. But the first one, the whole sofa kind of moves out.
And I can't move that sofa to
Yeah,
get under the stairs.
it's big.
It needs both of us to move either end.
I'm not too sure what we're going to do when we run out of videos. I might just stop it, or I'm not too sure yet. I made my mind up. Yeah, we got things happening most days. It's rare that something didn't happen. Obviously, I might not put videos consecutively up, but something will always have happened. It might just be a lamp moving or something. Yeah, this dog's called Luna. What's he called? Ahmed? Imad?
Yeah.
Imad, I don't know what you've put. If you put it again.
He's telling us we need an Islamic exorcism.
We've had quite a few ghost hunting event companies contact us wanting to hire the house out, but I'm not up for that.
I do stay in the house now. I've never had to stay in the house overnight on my own, just because Lee's always here. But I feel okay during the day.
Yes, when it looked like something went in my mouth when I was asleep, I was actually ill. After that, I felt like I had COVID. I actually started isolating till I could get one of them tests. I just felt drained. Burr.
What?
Someone just said they like the way I said burr.
Burr. I'm a bit behind again, mate.
Yeah, the priest said he's going to do a couple more blessings, just for make sure. I'm stubborn, Dave. What's the matter? Oh, sorry. Yeah, it did. It caused me to cough. I don't remember anything about that apart from what I saw on the video. And then I felt off the day after, and
Fellow Letha.
Delaware. We have had it blessed, Rita. We had it done as soon as the government undid like the COVID restrictions here. We're all okay now. Jeanette, thank you. Yeah, I've been up in the attic a few times. The first time was with the bear. Yeah, things definitely got worse, Susan, after the renovation. I've no idea, Chris. I don't really know much about that, the Enfield thing.
Yeah, Lisa, we have returned home. So,
Oh, thank you, Christina, for the donation. Christine. Christian.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. Small one, I'd say it's like 95% better. Little things happen, but it's nothing now. I don't know if the priest has put it off or if it's, if it's just hiding. I have no idea, but at present we're not recording anything or like stoking the fire. We're doing nothing.
did you get scared? Did you ever get scared when me and the kids were in here?
Yeah. The first time I got proper scared was in, I think it was the last video I put up when I got pushed. That shit me up well and truly because I couldn't get my phone either and it won't move away from the door. Yeah, we stopped turning the alarm on because it kept going off constantly, and that does become a pain in the arse.
Yeah, we do have a loud alarm.
Yeah, we've still got all the cameras, we've still got all the equipment, but not yet. I believe there's 6 spirits in the house, with 1 negative. If you watch previous videos, we've always had the number 6 come out of the portal. And I don't believe they're all negative. I just think there's one negative one.
What camera do you use?
The police body cameras. I'll post a picture of one after. I don't know what make they are. They're about that big.
Lucy Blue.
Oh, thank you, Lucy. Really appreciate it.
Where is the portal in your house? Are they asking about our actual portal device or?
Yeah, the device is in the kitchen, or not in the kitchen.
Right, the kitchen diner.
Yeah, it's like an ornament now.
It's become an added shelf.
Greece and Poland, love them. Scott, Olivia's doing great. She's got a job and she's enjoying herself.
Thank you, Platonio, and also good night.
Good night. No, I didn't feel anything cold. I was walking out of the bedroom, pretty much do it every night when there's something going on, for see if I can capture anything. And it completely caught me by surprise. Do you feel conscious when having sex? What's that?
Who asked that?
I don't know.
Oh, Jamie Taylor.
Yes, we've had a priest cleanse the house.
We did have to provide. Someone's asked, did we have to convince them?
Yeah,
There was a long process.
Yeah, it was a long process. We started it way before COVID. It's not as simple as just going into a church and asking.
Maggie's only just joined, so she's missed all the beginning. So she's wondering if we can explain how
Thank
it
you,
all
Stephanie.
started.
Appreciate that. Yeah, we used to actually have a thermal camera when all this started, but I never really got anything on it, so I flogged it.
Someone's just asked me a question, small one. How did I feel when I watched the footage of my hair being pulled? That was the first I'd ever seen it. I didn't feel anything. Obviously, Lee's looked at the footage first. I don't sit there and watch it. And when I look at the footage and I think, how did I not wake up? Because it did seem to be like a, I won't say violent tug, but it did move. It is a bit, I won't say concerning, but because you can see shadows and stuff, it creeps you out a little bit. It makes you uneasy when you go to bed. But I've slept peacefully in the caravan. What was that one? I couldn't read it on there.
It's probably made me a little bit more religious Southern girl. It's kind of it's told me that there is something else. Like before all this, like I said, I've done lots of events, lots of ghost hunts, and never really had anything major happen.
Alyssa Marie. When I got pulled out of bed, is that when I started sleeping in the caravan? No, I'd stayed in the caravan a bit before that, but that was the once that happened, I never went back in the house after that. I stayed with the boys and the dog constantly. What's that one?
What keeps talking about religion and stuff.
Yeah, so once I was pulled out of bed, I'd never stayed in the house until the priest came round. And then I was still a bit reluctant until I'd seen footage that like things weren't happening. But I'm back in now. Lewis, I don't think I've ever felt anything happen in the caravan.
It did definitely start getting scary and serious stuff. No, Kieran, things are a lot better now since we had the blessing.
Lisa Max says you're a buzz to watch. She hopes you carry on doing something on YouTube.
We posted a video, I think about 5 days ago. My pupils.
My house will be pupils.
Size of them.
Oh,
I don't drink or do drugs.
no smoke neither, unless vaping.
Do you think you had a portal? I'm not too sure, but I think it might have just been something I brought back and made worse. You're very welcome, Alexandria.
Luna, shut
The
up.
dog was actually brilliant, especially for some of the videos, because it showed her interacting with whatever was there. Like we had a shadow figure in the bedroom, and she was looking at it, and something outside at bed. She was, she was always there. She was definitely onto it.
What was that? Someone. Are there any YouTubers who post similar videos as you, who you believe? Me personally,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
really watch YouTube. Obviously, our daughter used to be on YouTube with her ex-partner, but that was never really got involved in any of that.
I don't really watch ghost stuff on YouTube. I'm more into like aliens and weird stuff like that. We're doing good, thanks, Gary.
You're doing my head in. Just because
Thank
you're
you,
not
Queen.
getting attention.
Not with my own eyes, Louise. I've seen it on, the videos that we've caught,
Shut up.
but I've never seen it with my own eyes.
Would you say I'd seen a full apparition when I was younger? Is that what?
You are?
The one I seen at my nan's house, would that be classed as a full apparition?
Yeah. No, I won't be. I watch Security Team. I won't be doing anything with any other YouTube channels or anything like that. If I was ever going to do anything, it would be on my own. When it started, it was pretty cool when it started, because I'd never seen anything like it. And it was more playful stuff, just moving crap about. But over time, and especially after the renovation, things started definitely getting out of hand.
Also, when it first started, we thought it was a family member, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which was more comforting.
Another thing, what could have triggered it, after my dad died, I went through a period where I was just constantly trying to contact him, through spirit boxes, Ouija boards, EVPs, and it like became a bit of an obsession. Jay, you definitely don't see any fishing lines.
Anthony's asking what football team do you support, Lou? We're more of a rugby town.
Yeah, it's more
Rugby league.
Thank you, Gabrielle. I have 5-10 more minutes, and I'm going to get off. Mindseed. They've been caught with fishing line or something.
Is that something you watch?
No, someone mentioned Mindseed.
Oh, right.
Right. I'll be honest, when I went up into the attic, I was expecting find like a Ouija board or something like out of Exorcist, but nothing up there apart from dust. I think we'll probably keep YouTube going. I'm not sure what. I don't think I'd ever do ghost hunts in the UK. I think if I was going to do anything, I'd be going places in Europe and
America
and things.
when we can go back over.
Like, what would you rather see if I did something? Would you rather see like I can never beat nukes? They're just like thingy, and goose pimples are great. And what's the other one? The Project Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
They're cool as well. Would you rather see like top 5 videos or going out like places like Bran Castle and thanks, small one. We've lived in the house for about 7 years, I'm not sure.
7 years now, yeah.
So I like watching Ancient Aliens. There's some deep thinking involved in that.
Watched you on 100% Paranormal today. Is that the YouTube?
I don't know.
I don't. Just a thought, loves Ancient Aliens too.
We've never found anything in house out of place that wasn't ours. There's nothing weird here.
Who's offered? What's that? Van Driver.
After I was pushed, I slept on the floor behind the door. I was shitting myself.
Just a thought, no, we're not Yorkshire. We're Lee.
Yes, I've watched the Bob Lazar documentary. I think that guy's genuine, if I'm being honest. Curtis, we've had it blessed. We're having 2 more blessings.
Luna, come here. Come on.
Come here, girl.
You're on easy.
The gas stove was actually on all night till Stacey got up in the morning. So was the tap. We turned the gas off now, even still. This blessing is definitely it's definitely worked, Mike. I don't know if it's gone or if it's just hiding because it knows we're trying to get help. I don't know, but I'll take whatever we're getting at minute because we're all back in the house, just a family again. I know. Need a sign at back here saying the house has been blessed. Thank you, Rosa.
Luna's, not Luna. Hannah's asking about Luna. Luna's just being soft because
she's not getting
attention. She's not getting the attention. She can't really sit with us. So she's crying.
Yeah, the piece is good. No, they didn't charge for a blessing. Enjoy, Jennifer.
I think I spent a total about What? About 5 months in the caravan.
It's not a massive caravan, but it's got enough beds and everything.
Okay, Luna now she's thinking what you're doing.
Like what we're sat on, what turns into a double bed.
Yeah, the two boys had a bed each, and then I could close that off, and then I slept in the living room. But obviously I did go in the house during the day. It was just at night where we stayed in here.
Yeah, I'll start doing more updates. I know a lot of you worry about what's happening and things, so we'll start doing an hour live or something every week. It's nice to have a chat and see some familiar faces and things.
Come on. What's the matter?
Have we tried playing 471? What's that?
417.
Lena.
So, did someone say we need a holiday?
Stacey's been away recently.
Yeah.
She
I
buggered
went.
off Lanzarote. I'm looking forward to getting business back up and running as well with tours to Chernobyl. That was our thing before travel restrictions came into play. We are Micah, but a Wiganer at heart.
I'm originally a monk.
Hey Jackie. Probably the scariest thing for me is someone just said they're from Chernobyl. Is the Ouija board? The Ouija board. Personally, as well, I don't like EVPs. They scare me if I hear something. We've had some great EVPs. I've just never been able to get the audio off the device onto the computer. I'm not very technical.
Oh, 417's a sound frequency. Sarah Tucker said, "Can she book a ticket now?" And Alyssa Marie, Angels and Demons, says, "I'm from Chernobyl. That will be awesome if you guys go."
We've been lots. It's just COVID what stopped us, but we're mixing it up a bit now. We're doing normal trips, and then we're doing some like Chernobyl and guns and going on tanks and things.
And then the underground tours.
Yeah, the underground.
Hi, Violet. No, everything seems to have calmed down now.
Eric, it doesn't, pal. Don't worry about that. We never found out what it was. I always thought just like a poltergeist because it threw things around. And
Hannah's asked, would we do UK tours?
No, we're never going to do,
we'd never do
ghost
UK
hunts
again.
Like the Chernobyl stuff, it's not ghost related. It's like a proper just normal trips. Yeah, the shadows were some creepy stuff.
Please bring merchandise onto your channel, Dave.
Don't watch Chernobyl Diaries.
Do you? Did they say?
What they said, don't watch
Don't watch
Chernobyl
it.
Diaries before you go. It's actually a pretty special place.
I love it.
It's not what you expect. It's not somewhere where you go for a piss up. It's more it's meaningful. You know, you think about what happened and like the heroes, what saved Europe and things like that. It's a deep story. There's a documentary on YouTube called The Battle of Chernobyl. That's worth a watch. Very good.
Love My Family has said. I don't know where the first part starts, but they say someone. They think someone died in the house because they can see him sitting in the chair in the front room.
Definitely Sarah. No Curtis. I think all really Stacey had was a her pulled, and she was pulled out of bed, and then she never really went back in the bedroom since that. She definitely never slept there.
I know the you know when the loft hatch fell on you, that's damaged the stir rail.
People think that loft hatch was like one of them hollow ones, but that was a solid piece of wood that left a lump.
Any idea what they're doing for the dogs in Chernobyl?
The dogs are actually getting well looked after now. Every time we've been, there's been less and less. We've seen some like horrible stuff, like
I've seen a few ill ones.
Yeah, ill dogs, and there was a dog what had its like insides hanging out, but that was nothing through the radiation or anything like that. It had just been attacked. But there is charities there now, and a lot of dogs are being tagged in their ears. Yeah, when it started getting physical, it did. It got me worried then, Mike.
William Lewis asking, was I hurt? It was just my back that was hurt. But I was fine after a couple of days.
The radiation in Chernobyl, it's not that bad anymore. You pick up more radiation in London, just background radiation.
You also get more radiation flying over.
Yeah, yeah.
For us, is it a 4-hour flight?
Yeah, yeah. You get more on the flight over.
On the flight over. We need to send more to nukes. We've never actually sent any over to nukes top 5.
No, we've never requested to be on anything.
Sarah Tucker wants to know when we're going.
Yes, Mike. There's a shop in Chernobyl, and we generally just go and buy all the meat out of it. They have a lot of weird stuff like dried chicken legs and stuff, and we just empty the shop and feed the dogs. They're all around the hotel as well, but you usually get more puppies.
The puppies are always around the hotel.
I'll put some pictures up on YouTube tomorrow of the dogs. They're all friendly. Yeah, we're in the UK, Ashley. Kathy, I'd say 95% better. There's really nothing going on, especially compared to well, thank you, Desi Marie. What's it say? I love you guys. Hope you're okay. When it pushed you, how do you feel when it pushed you guys?
Pulled and pushed you guys.
Stacey was hurt, and obviously she was more scared than me. She had a bad back and she had a cut on her arse.
Yeah.
And I ended up sleeping behind the bedroom door that night. No, I'm not possessed, Josh.
No, you thought you had COVID.
I thought I had COVID. I had cough, sore throat. I had basically all COVID symptoms. I've never really used apps. I think we tried that. Is it Necrophonics or something like that? And I couldn't tell what it was saying. I couldn't pick the words up or anything like that. It's just like a scrambled mess.
I hope Kaz is wrong because she's saying that we're in the calm before the storm.
I think that's why Josh, I'm sure I put it, I think I just answered you, pal. Post it again. I think that's why the priestess said we have 2 more this year. Yeah, I couldn't use the Necrophonics.
I'm trying to find what Josh asked.
We're near Manchester, Chris.
He asked, wait, are you possessed?
No, I'm not possessed. Like I said, I was just a bit ill. I thought I had COVID.
Good night, George.
What's that say? Axel.
What?
Last comment.
Yeah.
We do, Axel. I just never thought of using one. I actually got 2 from back when we did events. And they would have been good.
Would you say calling it a coward helped you?
It pissed it off. It never liked being challenged.
I've actually had a vacation. I went to Lanzarote.
Yeah, we've both been hurt. I was walking out of the bedroom once and the loft hatch fell down. I was walking out the bedroom and I was pushed back in and I landed on my office chair, which hurt me back. Stacey got pulled out of bed and she started scratching her ass.
You don't have to keep telling everyone I got a scratch on my ass.
How did you guys get rid of it? Thanks again, Desiree. We've had a priest round. We spoke to the church originally before COVID started, and you have to go through like a process, which takes quite a while. We was granted the blessing just before restrictions came in, and then obviously when the restrictions came in, they weren't allowed in the house or anything like that. So we had to wait till it was all lifted. It was a Catholic church. I think the doll played a part. It could have been brought back with the doll. I'm not too sure because that's when things started getting weird. Like I said, be sat on toilet or you're in the bath and you just feel a presence outside of the door. And then when I burned it, that's when things kicked off. Like things moving. Hannah, our daughter Olivia, she brought, you explain it, a doll back. I don't know what sort it was.
It was like a porcelain doll. It had porcelain head, hands and feet. She got it from a haunted location that we used to do events at with permission. And things started happening when it was just in a room. But she said, oh, it was probably the doll. And Lee being Lee won't, I'm not having any of that, and just burnt it on the barbecue and sent a picture to Olivia and said that it won't be haunting us anymore.
There's a picture of the burnt doll on the community section on YouTube. It was just an awful feeling when we had it in house. Chris, I'm in Lee. Worst thing about the doll was, when I set it on fire, I thought it were all going to burn, but literally just the body did. Its head and hands and feet were still there.
What's Jason? Listen, you guys, I just saw something in one of your thumbnails I've noticed after some time. Common coincidence I've seen in other videos besides yours. It's the same stuffed bear.
Thank you, lad and dad. Did you ever find out what did it say? That's one of the bears we've got. You can buy this bear off infrared.co.uk.
Did you ever find out what it wants or why it's doing stuff? Or even if it was male or female?
No, we've never really found anything. All we've had is consistently the name Vlad. Now we don't know if that's the good one, the bad one.
And lad and dad are from Liverpool.
I only live really round the corner from Liverpool, but I've never been.
No, I've not. It's supposed to be a good night out though.
No, I've never had sleep para. I've never done that.
Come on.
I know what it is, I just can't say it out loud.
Paralysis. Old and trendy didn't understand what a burr was.
A bear.
A burr.
Yeah, you can buy them burrs. Basically, everything we use in the house, it was all off a website called Infrared. The owner's called Andy, he's a nice guy.
Right. Vampistran. Quick summary is that we've had the house blessed and activity seems to have died down.
Yeah, we had activity during the day, but we never really wanted to put that out because
I'm wondering.
we have kids in and out.
She might need a wee.
We have kids in and out at house.
A wee.
We've had news. We get TV companies coming to us all the time. Last Halloween, some TV thing wanted to come round and do a live. What's that? Oh, thank you again, Desi Marie. So proud of you for fighting
back to get your home back.
Yeah,
we had
a company wanting to do a live on Halloween, but we've never really been interested in any of that. I don't want to be famous. I don't actually like being on camera.
No, this is all alien to us. Karen's saying hi to both of us. Karen Brandwood.
Hi, Karen. I think it's probably made us closer now because you don't realise what you've got before.
I desert you for 5 months and leave you on your own.
No, it wasn't Most Haunted. I can't remember the name.
That bird definitely verified that there were 5 spirits and 1 evil entity.
That's the burr. The burr I just showed you is the REM burr. It's like a REM pod, but a burr. That's the one I've used most. We've got a K2 one as well, and I think a static one, but I've never used that. It's a load of shite.
No, Karen, we're not going to be doing events again over here. Sorry.
Is that Karen what's been on an event with us?
Yeah.
Hi, Karen.
With the rabbits
when you fell down the stairs at Anison's. Yeah, what
What are you laughing at?
Karen?
Oh, she commented back.
The first time we saw the chair levitating, that was like mind blowing. No, I don't like being on camera. We got contacted by what was it? Good Morning Britain
Good Morning Britain.
about our Chernobyl trips, and they asked if we'd go on, but I didn't have balls. I sent Stacey.
Yeah. Yeah, worst nightmare.
She was sat next to what was he called? Out of Only Way is Essex. Having your makeup
Oh, Bobby
on.
Norris.
Bobby.
Norris, yeah. He was sat in makeup next to Bobby Norris. That was surreal.
Thank you, William.
Kelly Rhodes says that she don't live far from us. She's in Hull. Oh, it's a bit of a drive away, that one. We used to do events there.
Yeah, we had some fun times doing the events. It weren't funny though, seeing Karen falling
No.
on the steps that said "Do not step on them."
Yeah, Karen, do you still live in Wythenshawe?
ITC.
What?
Someone said try ITC. We've just been to Oldham today. Our younger son were playing rugby.
Yeah, Karen's still in Wythenshawe.
We are Carla.
Did we ever do any events in York?
I don't think we did.
No, I don't think we did York. I think Michael's asking, are all the spirits gone now, not sports gone? Predictive text.
Yeah, we'll definitely come round sometime, Karen. We're in Oldham, we were.
Oldham St Anne's Rugby. I don't know what part of Oldham that is, but that's where we were. Or someone talks with the parents through ITC.
No, we've never found out where it came from, what it was. I believe it was probably the burr or something that's followed me back, but I never really got any answers. Not what I was looking for.
Yeah, Karen, you did do East Drive with us.
We have a travel company, Sandra. We run trips to Chernobyl, which have been off for a while because of COVID, but we're getting next year's date sorted. Was that David?
David, eh?
David Dobra. I used to go to school with him.
I'm 3 minutes away.
All right, pal.
What's he put? Remember Fox Robin?
Yeah. That used to be one scary place, that graveyard. Recently, I had a dark. You'll have to read that.
Recently, I had a dark entity that hit me, scratched me 11 times while I was just sitting on the floor in my home doing laundry, and I prayed and saged my home.
Thanks for that again. Have you got any cameras you can set up? If you want a camera, I'll send you one. I've got some spare ones. They're like motion activated.
Chris Fields is looking to get into paranormal investigations. Any good kits to get started?
You really just need a spirit box and maybe a K2 meter or something like that.
Someone wants to know where the refrigerator is in our kitchen. Since we've had the new kitchen put in, it's under the breakfast bar. So we've got an under-counter fridge and an under-counter freezer.
Karen, we got it from Infrared. I'll message you on Instagram with the link.
Mark Phillips is asking, do we have a website for Chernobyl?
Yes, I'll post it tomorrow. We're just updating it at the minute. There's going to be like a little ad before videos as well.
William Martin, have you contacted the church? Yep, the church have been round. We've got 2 more blessings to be done. Where do we get the portal box
Thank
from?
you, Project Dark Knight.
Was that off?
Infrared, yeah.
Yeah, the portal's off Infrared, Karen.
I'll post a picture of the night vision cameras we use. I don't know the name, but they're like a police body camera. They like have motion activated as well, but they can record solidly for 3 hours. But with the motion activation on, they last ages. I always like using the SB7. I just find they're a bit quiet. Alexandra, I don't believe most mediums, but we wanted to go with a priest.
We've had mediums on our events.
Yeah, Desiree, I'll definitely send you a camera over if you just message me on Instagram.
Yeah, as I was saying, we've had mediums on our events that we're doing over here, and you got some that they were just the people that owned the venues that were giving you the history.
No worries.
They were just completely contradicting everything. So we had some good ones and we had some bad ones, but
no, never. We've never had a pagan witch or anything like that. Luna. Right, I think we're going to get off now, guys, but we might start doing a live every Sunday. I'll let you know, but probably will. Now I've got first one out at where. So I just want to thank everyone for coming on. Rest assured that things are better now, and yeah. I will keep you all up to date.
Karen, I'm not on Facebook. Sorry, I don't really. I don't do social media.
Next thing is, how do you stop this live? How do you stop a live on YouTube?
I don't know.
I'm going to be pressing some buttons now, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll definitely do a live next Sunday.
Not that button.
I don't know if I'll stop it.
Do you not click the X?
I don't know. Right.